if you are concerned about the cost of dating, then I think that people should date within their tax bracket. One, you wait until you get your money up, or two, find somebody that you can date within the means of what you're accustomed to.
What are you talking about? Am I confused? I'm confused. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Hey, welcome back, Motivation Nation. It's your host, Air Gordon. We are about to jump right into this. I'm not exactly sure what she's talking about, but we're going to listen and we're going to give our commentary. So let's jump right into what she got going.
So the other day, I posted this video about the difficulty that a lot of women have, especially my age, which navigating through dating, and the barriers that we see that are there. That is kind of like causing us not to be able to find a mate. And I was reading the comments, and I went on another post, and I was reading some of the comments on the other post, and then I went live with my brother Lewis and listening and to him and
Brother
reading
Lewis.
some of the comments that were under his post. I'm just perplexed at the fact that women are out here paying for dates, and a lot of women are out here paying for first dates. So I'm trying to understand, is the expectation that a woman is supposed to pay for dates after a man pays for so many dates? Or is it just expected that, people should just go 50-50, or you pay for this date, I pay for that date? Never done any of that, don't plan to do any of that. And if that means I'm going to be single, that's what I'm going to do, be single. Because I believe that a man is supposed to pursue a woman when in the courting stage. So courting to me means that you are actively trying to pursue me as your woman. So with that being said, that means you're taking me out on dates, you're spending time with me, there are conversations taking place. We're getting to know each other. And in the process of getting to know a person, you're taking them out. Now, every date does not have to have a dollar sign attached to it. Hell, you could say, hey, take me, let's go to the bell line and let's go walking. Or hey, let's go to the gym, let's go work out together. Anything. You could be creative with your dates. And I think a lot of men, they get caught up with the fact that they always trying to think that women are gold diggers, or and half of y'all ain't got no damn gold to be digging from. So I don't even know where you get that from. But anyway,
Hold on, ma'am. I'm confused right now. You're confusing me. And so I'm going to try to sort out what it is that you're saying. You're saying that you're upset that women are paying for first dates, which I don't even understand. Who cares who pays for the first date if you guys are trying to get to know each other? And why even go? Does it even matter at the beginning? Does it matter? And why not just go on a date where it doesn't cost anything, and then you say go on a date that's free? So, do you care about if a woman is paying for the first date? And if that's what works for those people, why does that matter to you? So I'm not really understanding. And you're single, and it sounds like you're single for a reason, because it's like, do you want somebody to take you on a free date, or you're saying that if you go on a first date, they have to pay? See, it's almost like if you're serious about getting into a relationship with someone, the more serious thing about any of this is getting to know that person. You should spend more time wanting to know who it is that you're dating versus how much money they're spending on you, especially if you're serious about creating a life with them. But anyway, let me let her go on.
theory is, if you are concerned about the cost of dating, then I think that people should date within their tax bracket. That means that if you meet a woman and you know this woman is used to traveling, used to going out to dinner, used to doing all these nice things that are costly, and that's not something that you can afford right now, then one, you wait until you get your money up, or two, find somebody that you can date within the means of what you're accustomed to. don't come in somebody's life and want them to change their taste just because it's something that you can't do. And that's why I think so many.
Now we've gotten to the meat and the potatoes. This is superficial stuff, ma'am. You're really too old to even be thinking like this. And it's this juvenile way of thinking is the reason why you're single. You're talking to me about going out and spending money, all predicated on a job that you have no control over. And at any moment in your life, those things can be taken away from you. And if you don't actually have a partner that cares about you and loves you and has the ability to help you guys go on until you can get back on your feet, none of that stuff matters. It seems to me like you're too worried up front about somebody spending on you versus getting to know you. The content of these people's character is far more important than how much money they can spend and all of this, the date in your tax bracket, all of that is complete and utter nonsense. And it really shouldn't even be entering into the fold when you're speaking about dating. Because two people who genuinely like each other can actually go to McDonald's because it's not even about the meal, it's about the conversation and it's about getting to know the person and it's about actually being happy to be in that person's presence. The location is irrelevant because if you're happy to be in somebody's presence, you can ride a train and talk to those people for 2 hours and just ride the train in a circle in the city that you live in. So all of this about the tax bracket and take me here and take me there, that's superficial, stupid talk to me. And that's not somebody that, in my opinion and estimation, is actually serious about being in a relationship. Because I'll tell you like this. I know plenty of people that are financially set that will have a nice car, but they have a car that ain't so nice that they ride around in just to meet people because they want to make sure people like them for who they are, not what they think that they can get from them. And if a person truly likes you, they'll look past that and then they'll get an opportunity to know who you are as a person. And then they'll be able to be exposed to the wealth that that person has. But when you walk in looking for what this person has, you're setting yourself up for failure. But let me let her go on.
Get upset because they want these certain type of women when the requirement for these women's, up here and you are down here. You ain't got the money. Not making anybody better than anybody, but I'm just saying financially you're in two different places. So, you know, just I'm just trying to understand all this because I was so confused when this man said who should pay for the first date. And the women was like, whoever initiates. First of all, why would you initiate a first date with a man? That's confusing to begin with. So I don't even know why that was a question. If a man is asking a woman out on a date, a first date, he should pay for the date. If you ask me on any date, you should pay for the date. I've bought drinks, I've bought dessert. I've never ever gone out with a man and that has willingly allowed for me to pay for our meal, our date. Now, after a relationship has been established, now I've taken my partner out and paid for things, got private chefs, done all this stuff. But if you're trying to court me, don't think I'm finna be sitting up here paying for us to do stuff. And a friend even told me that, like, she paid for a dude's flight. I was like, what the fuck? Absolutely not. So that just really threw me. No, not doing that either. So, just helping me to understand all of this. I just want to ask single women out here, when you're dating these men, are you really paying for these dates? Because if you are, shame on you. And number two, men, are you expecting women to pay for these dates? And if a woman does pay for the date, are you allowing her to pay for the date? And if you are, shame on you. But I just want to know, who's paying for these dates? What's the expectation when you're single and you're dating and trying to court people? Whose responsibility is it?
Mind you, this is a single lady, and I'm going to just go out on a limb here with one fake Louis Vuitton earring in her ear, talking about what somebody should be doing as far as dating. Obviously, she's failing at being in a successful relationship, and all she can give us is examples of past dates that she's been on, and she's not able to understand why she's not in a relationship. But obviously, she wants one. It's because Currently, from my vantage point, she's concerned about the wrong thing. She's concerned about other women and what other women who are trying to pursue relationships are doing. Every It's different strokes for different folks. Everything doesn't work for everybody. And it's okay if a woman wants to pay for a man on the first date. You're not here to regulate whatever the dating standards are for whatever it is that someone wants. Remember, you're single. You're looking for someone. So we can't go by your logic. Your logic hasn't worked for you. So if this is what these people want to do and they want to give this a try, I don't see anything wrong with it, because at the end of the day, like I said before, and I'm not going to belabor the point, the date is supposed to be about getting to know the person. Really and truly, the setting is almost irrelevant, because it's more important to get to know this person to see if this is somebody you're even compatible with. So honestly, if you're serious about dating someone, it really doesn't matter where you guys go at the end of the day. And if you're that hung up on where you're going, if it's me, I'm gonna question how serious you are about dating me. Because if I say, yo, look, hey, let's meet up. I don't know. At a coffee shop. Hey, let's meet here. Let's meet there. It doesn't really matter. And you start balking and saying that ain't expensive enough, or that ain't up to my standards. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. You and your standards, y'all go on. And you can continue down that single train, because you're not serious about being in a relationship. Because a lot of times you hear people say these type of things, and then when you actually look at their track record and look at the people that they're actually dating, or people that they're allowing themselves to lay down with, they don't meet none of these standards that they're talking about. But it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? It's wishful thinking. It sounds good for the internet, but this ain't what's being practiced actually in reality. Because if you're not trying to get to know the person, and you're not serious about getting to know a person, it's not going to work anyway. I don't care where they take you. But anyway, I'm not going to continue to belabor the point and continue to say the same stuff over and over. I think y'all get my point on this. So now it's your turn to jump down in the comments and let me know what you guys think about this, because to me, this is absurd. You know, if you get to know the person, that's just the bottom line. But let me know what you guys think about this. That's it for this video. See you guys in the next one. Out.